Hey. Welcome back to the day of life of Kaya. So, it's an early morning, but some things have changed. So we headed up north. It ain't for no work no more. It ain't for them either. Proud to say it ain't for them. So many ways. But I might update you on what's going on. I was supposed to do a vlog about everything that has transpired since then, but I haven't. Real busy. So just stay tuned. Got my little partner, right there. Hey boy, you better hit the road. So we've been flying and everything else together, huh? Partner. But hey, when the daylight break, we got some daylight. I wasn't driving no light on. When daylight break, we get a little explanation. Tell what's been going on lately. Some things have changed. You know, I think it changed for the better. You know, make your next move your best move. So, but it had been raining all day long. So right now we about to hit this road, and we got 451 miles to go to where we going. 451. So stay tuned. It's just raining. It's just raining. So, title of this video, why I quit Coleman, Covan moving lines. I'm gonna be straight up with you. They ain't like, I'm not on here to bash them, cause I don't work for them no more. But I'm just telling you the truth. That's all it is. And any drivers who watching this, or anybody who watching this, you see a white truck, it's gonna be international, pulling an orange Allied trailer, cause they partners with Allied. You see one of them drivers, you stop and ask them. Guarantee you, he tell you the truth. Everything I'm saying, you can be like, hey, that's what he said. So, this is the rundown. They hired me on salary. The guy said, I'm gonna give you names and everything, because I really don't care. The grandson hired me, Coleman Medina. Whatever his name is. I think he a pump, you know, A.B. That's what I think he is. He ain't no man. But he hired me. That this was all his doing. They hired me on salary, but he was like, you know, how they came up with my salary was like, what you want to make a week? I told him 2,500. I need 2,500 a week. He said, oh no, I can't do that. Let me show you how God works. Oh no, I can't do that. So he was like, do what I do. I do 1,500 a week, whether you work or not. So I'm thinking about it, like, I say cool. I roll with it. We're gonna see what happens. There's more than one way to skin a cat. So, you know, a couple months at a time, sometimes I sit home 2 and 3 weeks, still got paid. They were making money. Okay. So, just the beginning of this year, I started seeing some red flags. So, I went on vacation at the end of last year. Came back sick as a dog. I say sick as a dog. Now keep in mind, I ain't never really asked for no time off. I never had a work schedule. So it was never like, okay, Kevin, you're gonna work 5 days and then you're gonna be off 2. Or you're gonna work 7 days, then you're gonna be off 7. I ain't never had no work schedule. So the very first red flag, before I got sick, I came in there. Lady's like, Kevin, you look tired. I said, yeah, I am tired. I'm tired. But I used to go pick up them trucks. I used to be doing everything else under the sun. But I said, I am tired. So my manager, I'm gonna tell you that, Donnie Chandler, he gonna tell me, well, you just left home. Now when I got to sit and tell you how long I've been gone, I done been gone here. I went there. I went here. Oh yeah, you have been gone a month. That's strike one for me. I'm looking at you like, well, that shows how much you pay attention. Now you the one sending me these places, flying me here, flying me there, rent me a car here, rent me a car there. And you can't tell, you don't even know how long I've been gone. It ain't like I'm in a truck, I'm in a suitcase. I'm living out a suitcase. So, when I got sick, send me, hey, I'm sick. They gonna tell me, oh, well, you don't get to moving, Coleman gonna quit playing. Now the Coleman Medina guy, they call him Coleman. They'll call him, I guess that's his last name, I don't know what his name is, but that's what they would do. We gonna quit paying. So, that was a slap in my face. Cause anytime they asked me, hey, go here, go there, I ain't never say that. I always went. But I'm telling you, I'm sick. And for you to try to use money to dictate whether I move, I'm like, boy, you got the wrong chicken. This ain't no spring chicken here. You know, so I always make sure I'm in a good financial position. Meaning, my overhead, my lifestyle is at the bare minimum. So if I need to say F you, I can sit home for a year and be fine. I ain't gotta worry about that. Cause my lifestyle is minimalistic. Like, all my money is in investments. It ain't no bank. And why I say it's in investments, cause I need to park it somewhere. Whereas I can get to it, but where it's parked that it's making me money. It's making more than letting it sit in a bank account making me. So that was strike one. Strike two. They unorganized. Their communication is horrible. The way they talk about drivers and how they do drivers, it's horrible. When I say it's so horrible, like I used to sit in there. The dude Donnie Chandler, I'm gonna tell you now, they all sitting in the office with cubicles. And Coleman Medina is Donnie Chandler as his boss. How do you tell a driver, and excuse my French now, and he said this loud. How do you tell a driver? The driver, I guess they've been going back and forth. He was like, man, I'm calling you, why you ain't answer the phone? How do you tell a driver, I was fucking? That's why I answered the phone. You want me to stop fucking and answer the phone for you? Ain't nobody say nothing to this motherfucker. Like, I'm sitting here now. I sitting there a lot of times. I heard a lot of stuff. I'm sitting here looking like, now they gonna come out, oh, Donnie, you can't say it. It wasn't hey, clock out and go home. It wasn't that, oh, Donnie, you can't say that. Now, I ain't racist, but you know them skin colors, they stick together. I ain't no racist, but hey, when I start seeing stuff like that, it just made me think even more. Like, if you tell a driver this is your most valuable asset. Without the drivers, y'all don't have no job. They tell them that. So I'm just sitting there looking. And then, I swear, every week, every single week, them drivers got to call in fighting for their money. I'm going to tell you, it's bad. It is very bad when they take out fees, because all the drivers was contractors. They hit them with all kind of fees. And if you don't catch it, they're going to keep charging you for it. It's almost like you got to fight for your money. Other drivers got to tell you, hey, no, dog, they don't supposed to do that like that. This is how they supposed to do it. And how I got a better understanding Because I know some of the drivers that work for them. I know some of the veterans, and I know some of the rookies. And when the veterans start talking to the rookies, it's like, dang, boy, they just do their drivers like, boy, they scamming. They just scamming the drivers like, you know, this, that, and then they charging you for this. And you like, what the hell? I thought y'all supposed to take care of that. Y'all said this, so it's this, that. Next thing, their equipment is horrible. When I say horrible, horrible. You know, most of the time, if you notice, if you look at my vlogs, most of the time, I drove sometimes in the afternoon, late at night. The reason I drove afternoon, late at night, the equipment ain't gonna pass no DOT inspection. That's how ragged it is. It's raggedy. Now this the thing. And this, let's think about this now. You got new drivers come in for orientation. They come in for orientation. Now the people who've been driving for a minute, you know, a year, 2 years. When you tell them, okay, go out there on the yard and pick out some equipment. When you get a new driver come back and say, hey, that's all y'all got, I don't want to take none of that. Like, I'm going to be in the hole because you're a contractor now. So, they charging you a truck payment because you're a contractor, you're not an employee. I don't want to take none of that. Y'all ain't got nothing better than that. That's how ragged their equipment is. They trailers, them Allied trailers, raggedy. And I'm going to tell you that they raggedy because they depend on the drivers to do all the maintenance. So if the drivers don't say something wrong with it, it's raggedy. When I can go pick up a trailer and do a tug test, this thing don't even hold a truck. The brakes ain't even working, feel like. That's bad. That bad. So, the trucks, horrible. Every last one of their trucks is old International, and there's something wrong with all of them. From the new body style to the old body style, there's something wrong with all of them. If they ain't got no air leak, they got a DPF issue where they regen, they bad on fuel, they regen all the time and eat up your fuel. So if you got the idle, that thing gonna eat up your fuel at night because it's steady regenning, and when it regen, of course, it raises the RPMs. So it's gonna eat up your fuel. So eat up your fuel, and then, now granted, they'll get the trucks clean. But this is my thing. If these trucks on the yard, there's no reason a driver can go out there and find a list of stuff wrong with a truck sitting on your yard. What is the maintenance guy doing? You got a guy named Brendan or whatever. If he ain't got no CDL, what y'all got him for? He can't drive the trucks to make sure they roadworthy, stuff work on them. But you want a new driver to come in and to say, this is what's wrong with the truck, that's what's wrong with the truck. Now this is how they get them drivers. I'll tell you how they doing now. They love to bring you in orientation and give you a good little bit of loads. Like any company, they gonna run you good for the first month to reel you on in. And then they gonna start cutting that back, cause they ain't got enough freight to keep up with it. But they come out of orientation, give you, you know, you might have, when I went through the orientation, cause I had to go through the same orientation, but I really ain't pay attention to other stuff cause I wasn't moving no furniture. When I went through the orientation, guys live out of there, and that's how they get them. $18,000 worth of load. You gonna make $18,000 this week, or you gonna make $17,000, or you gonna make $20,000. With these loads right here, it's $20,000 worth of load. That's what they don't tell you. That's gross. Allied gotta get a cut. Coleman, they gotta get a cut out of that. The Allied take like 50% or something like that. Coleman take another 15, 25%. Okay, so you gotta think. You still gotta calculate your fuel, truck payment, insurance. Now this is what a shuttle is. So let's say we're gonna say you got delivered to apartments or a house, but you can't get the 18-wheeler in there. So now you got to go find somewhere to park the truck, unload that stop. You gotta go get a box truck. So meaning you gotta get an Uber, a taxi, or whatever. Go to a U-Haul, a Penske, or a Budget. Get a box truck. Unload the stuff off the trailer. Now you gotta get to a spot where you can park this truck. And ain't nobody gonna bother. You ain't gonna get ticketed. You ain't gonna get towed. You got to go find all this. Unload the stuff off the trailer and put it on the box truck. Take it to the people's house and either unload it or load their stuff. So if you gotta unload it, you gotta put it on the box truck, get to their house, then unload it, then you gotta go back. Do it back and forth till you're done. And then if you picking up something, you gotta do the same thing until you get finished. Now, they supposed to cover the shuttle, from what I was told. Driver looking at their check. Boy, they getting charged for a shuttle when they supposed to cover some of the shuttle. So you know, I'm looking at all this stuff like, boy, nah, this a kicker. I know somebody. They was out in California. How you send them a load? Hey, yeah, we got this load shipment got to be picked up in California, blah, blah, blah. They get out there. How the day before they out there, you talking about, oh, I forgot to tell you, it's a 600-pound gun safe and a 700-pound toolbox. You ain't forget. You ain't forget that. Ain't no way you forgot that. You just knew the driver wasn't gonna take it because he wasn't gonna make no money. Because now that requires more labor, more manpower. So on each of these moves, when you got to get labor, you paying these guys $200 to $250 per person for however long it takes. So if it take a day, if you got 3 guys and you pay them $200 each, that's $600 you got to pay out your pocket. So all them fees come out of that $18,000. They say you're gonna make $20,000. That $20,000 is $18,000. That might be 3 stops. So you gotta think. Each time, if you're doing all pickups and you gotta get 3 guys each time at $600, $200 each, 3 guys, that's $1,800. That's $2,000 right there. You already got to kick out. On top of it, if you got to get a shuttle for each of them stops, that's 3 more fees you got to pay. On top of your gas, on top of your truck payment, on top of your insurance. So you got to think about all that. On top of it, they done took their cut, so they might have told you $18,000, $20,000. They done took 65% of that before you even start moving. They taking their cuts out. So I'm like, that ain't right. They ain't supposed to do. They shouldn't do no drivers like that. You know, if y'all know y'all got cuts coming out, just go and take your cuts out. Hey, this what the low paying, but this how they get them. They don't tell them all that. So you looking like, boy, I'm about to make 18 grand, boy. Like, okay, I know I got fuel, but once them cuts hit, you be like, oh, I only made $6,000, $7,000 for all that work. Ain't adding up. Money looking funny. So I used to sit in there, hit driver complainer all the time. Why this on my check? Why this? And so they love to keep the drivers in the hole. So let's say this. And everything I'm telling you is what I witnessed. I know somebody personally done told me everything. Done showed me stuff. I know somebody personally. So if you tell me, if I do 3 loads, and you say, look, all the loads, if you get all your paperwork sent in by Tuesday, your payday, we're gonna pay out on Friday. Why is it? They send the paperwork in, they get paid for 1 load this week. Another week go by, you send another 3 loads. You might get 2 that week. So I told them, like, dog, they keep you in the hole. So you always in the negative. You know, you get few negative. So let's say you did them 3 loads, and let's just say you're supposed to make 5 grand, 6 grand. But because they might pay out 1 load here, 1 load there, and now you did them 3 loads, you best believe they gonna take out all the money for the fuel. So if you got $500 each time, they gonna go ahead and take out that $1,500 versus taking out the fuel per load. So if you got $500 on this load, they paid this load out, take $500, and you get the rest to you. Nah, they don't do it like that. This load paid you $2,000 after everything's said and done. You did 3 loads, and you took out $1,500, $500 per load for the 3 loads. When they go to pay out, or they taking that $1,500. Then you look at it, they hit you with the truck payment. Nah, you don't work the whole week and you in the negative because they ain't paid out the other 2 loads. They ain't paid out the other 2 loads. How do you tell somebody if you get the loads turned in time, we pay out on this day? But you ain't honoring that. You ain't keeping to that. Why does a driver have to say, well, look, I'm going home until y'all get my money straight? Then they go home, then you pay up everything. You go up and pay up. You might be 3 loads in the hole, 4 loads in the hole. Now they get it all paid up. Why is it like that? So when you used to see me going this place, that place, picking up a truck here, picking up a truck there, them trucks raggedy as ever. But I ain't picking them from a shop or a driver done quit. That's why you kept seeing me going to all these different places. Some of the drivers I done met, dog, this is my 4th truck, man. I only been here 2 months. I done went through 4 trucks. Why is the driver going through 4 trucks? I don't understand it. Because the maintenance guy, they don't take care of it. They don't do no work unless the driver say, hey, this wrong with, that wrong with. Nah, all you truckers, anybody that's a trucker that watch my vlogs, you already know. If you don't try to do that lease purchase, I ain't never did a lease purchase. If you don't try to do that lease purchase, you ain't making no money, you ain't getting no truck fixed. You don't have, what's the word I'm looking for? Man, mine them with blank. You don't have the luxury of going to put the truck in the shop to get some work done. Because you ain't making no money. You ain't got time for no downtime. So when you ain't making no money and you ain't got time for no downtime, what you do? You keep running. And if they keep you in the negative, they kind of force you to keep running. Now, that work they do, man, that's some bad breaking work. So, strike one with me. They when I say they unorganized like it ain't no tomorrow. They fly by the seat of their pants. When I say they fly by the seat of their pants, they love to, let's say they gave you 3 trips. Let's say you got to pick up a load in Jacksonville, a load in Orlando, and we're gonna say a load in Tampa. And you gotta take all that to all them people moving to Richmond, Virginia. They'll try to change some stuff up on you. Now you done planned out how you gonna do your route. You done call your labor, got your labor set up. If you gotta get a shuttle, you done call that, got that set up. They'll change some stuff on you. You might go back and look at your thing like, I'm supposed to pick this up tomorrow. How they got it? They done pushed it up a day so they can try to throw this on me. They ain't even gonna call and contact you about it. They just put it on, they get what you call trip cards. They go change the stuff. And they just think the driver's supposed to be, willy-nilly, like, okay, hey, he gonna make it happen. So the organization skills, horrible. And so, you know, this is what I used to tell myself. I was like, but every time they do some funny stuff, they show you like, they don't give a shit about you. Every time they did some funny stuff, they showed me, they don't give a shit about you. I said, how you forget I've been gone for a month? And then you gonna try to tell me, oh, you just left home. I started to cuss this little white faggoty ass out. Like, Hey man, but a lot of times I hold my mouth, you know, cause I'm the type, but I'm like a ticket time bomb. I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna let shit ride. But when it's time to talk, I'm gonna tell you how the fuck I feel. I ain't gonna give two shits. So it didn't matter how much you helped them. I was only as valuable to them because they needed me. When they ain't need you, they showed me. But I was like, man, yeah. Luckily, you know, I'm a minimalistic. I don't live above my means. Just because I make more money, my lifestyle don't change. I don't finance my lifestyle. I try to let my assets take care of my lifestyle. So just because I make six figures don't mean I'm gonna live a six-figure life. Nah. This is my mindset. If you see my possessions, if you see me, materialistic stuff, if you add up all your stuff, I like to have more in liquid assets, liquid cash, than what you see. So if you say, oh, he got a house, he got this, I think all that stuff about 300,000. Well, I like to have more than that in liquid assets. So they called me one day. Now I'm home. They gonna tell you this. I tell you, they unorganized as hell. Very. So I'm home. Oh, this is on like a Thursday. This is like a Friday or Thursday. This is a Thursday. This is a Friday. So I'm home. They was like, hey, be down here Sunday. We got some stuff for you to do next week. You're gonna be running around here. And this was this year. And so I started to see they ain't making no money. They talking about peak season. They weren't making no money. So they trying not to let me sit home and pay me for doing that. So they said, Kevin, there's another person, lady named Heather. She do all the orientation. She a liar. Her little Teletubby ass. She a liar. So she gonna call me and say, Kevin, we need you to ride with a driver to Seattle. What you mean Seattle? And you know me, I should have told her I ain't home. You told me to be down that Sunday. Hey, it's Friday, I ain't home. I'll see y'all Sunday. But me, being who I am, alright, I'm gonna rent you a car and you can just head on down to I forgot where the driver Manny. I forgot where he stayed at. And if you look at my vlogs, this is probably like, you look back about, I want to say that video came out maybe 2 months ago. I put the title is my co-driver quit, or he quit. It's a dude. I think man had on some red shirt, some cargo shorts. I put he quit. Nah. They had me meet this driver. They wanted me to leave Friday. Now I'm out doing my running around Friday, like, cause I knew I ain't had to leave, be down there to Sunday. So I'm doing my running around, not cause I agreed to it. So you know, the first thing, look what I did. Call man. Hey, how you doing, driver? I say, they want me to meet you down at your house. Now this is the thing now. I had a rental car. This is how unorganized they is. I done had a rental car for a whole week. I've been home. Why the hell they rent me another rental car? How you not know I still got one rental car? How you not know that? That's why I say they don't communicate. Their organization is horrible. How you not know I already got a rental car? So you know me, I just called the rental car, but hey, I got this car, can you just update the reservation? So yeah, we'll come in, we're gonna cancel that one out, then we'll turn around and re-rent it to you. Cool. But how you not know I already got a rental car? I don't understand that. So I don't understand how you not know that. So I called the driver. I said, man, what kind of truck, where you get the truck from you got? He said, out the yard. I said, it's a new International or old one? He said, it's an old one. I said, hey, it's a mattress in there? Because we were supposed to team drive because the loads had to go out to Seattle. The loads had to be out to Seattle. I said, there's a new mattress in there? He said, nah. I said, truck clean? He said, yeah, it could use a little cleaner. So I called, I sent a long text message. And see, this when I started getting to I'm done sitting being quiet. I'm getting to the FU stage. So I sent a message. Nah, driver told me this truck, it don't have no center curtain divider, meaning from the front of the cab to the back, it's some curtains. They ain't got no curtains. They ain't had no clean mattress. So I told him, nah, I ain't going. Now, she gonna call me back. Tell her to help. She gonna call me back talking about, well, you know, you can get some curtains from the truck stop. Curtains don't sell no darn. The truck stop don't sell no darn curtains. What you talking about? If you so-called used to drive, you know the truck stop don't sell no curtains. I don't know where you come from. So she tried to smooth stuff over. Now I sent this message to Cole. That's why I say he old punk ass motherfucker. I sent this shit to his ass. He gonna send it to her and try to smooth it over with me. That shit wasn't working. So she go in there and put me on speakerphone with him. Kid, hey, whatever you need. If you need to go get a mattress, you need to go to Walmart, get a comfort set. Now she gonna tell me on speakerphone, well, Kev, you know, I used to put a mattress pad on there. Say it again. I used to put a mattress pad on there. I ain't hear you. Say it one more time. I used to. Well, that's what you used to do. I ain't you. So understand that. Now, me trying to help them out last minute. I'm like, man, rent us a Penske, because I know how raggedy they trucks is. Y'all wants to go from this East Coast all the way out to Seattle. Rent us a Penske, man. I don't want to be on the side of the road. Now, if you go back, like I say, if you go and watch them vlogs, it's probably like three vlogs of me going out to Seattle with men. The driver been cool. I ain't had no issues with the driver. So, I supposed to meet the driver Friday. I told him, man, what time you getting home? I'll see you Saturday. Now, this is why I say they ain't organized. This load was supposed to been out there 5 days ago. The driver who picked up this stuff, his truck broke down. It's a solo driver. You already know a solo driver, it's gonna take him 4 days by himself to get out there comfortably. At least 4 days. Now this load 5 days late. So you mean to tell me whoever his dispatcher was, you ain't realized that 5 days out, hey, we got to give this load to somebody else because he ain't about to make this. You ain't realized that? So to me, that's piss poor training on whoever trained the dispatcher. Like, you ain't realize, you let this thing get 5 days behind, then you want me to help him pull a rabbit out my ass. So, met Manny Saturday. Okay. Now, he a new driver. He had to put all this stuff in the truck. If you're gonna be going over the road, it ain't like you just throwing a suitcase in the truck like me. I just throw a suitcase in there. I know I'm just taking this truck from A to B, and then I'm getting a rental car. Y'all flying me somewhere else. So here it is, Saturday. We leave Saturday afternoon. Now they expecting us to leave out Saturday morning. We left Saturday afternoon. Why we ain't getting up but maybe 100 miles from his house? We in Macon, Georgia. Lady pull up beside us pointing. Now I'm in the passenger seat. I'm chilling. He look. Oh man, I see smoke. We pull over. Why we done had a blowout on the trailer? Now, the blowout on the trailer, it ripped a hole in the airbag because when the tire blew out, and that rubber ribbon, and it's about yay much from the airbag, it'll put a hole in the airbag. So, needless to say, tire man came, changed the tire. By the time he finished, it's already 10 o'clock at night, Saturday night. We was on the home route. So I just walked down the home route. I walked to Waffle House, sit down, got me something to eat. Walked back to the truck. Now he's still waiting on another guy to come fix the airbags. Now when the guys try to come fix the airbags, these things so rusty. I went to sleep. Got on top of that new mattress I picked up, them new sheets and stuff. I went there, I went my butt to sleep. So, them guys, I know, they missed their airbag probably from 10 o'clock that night to probably about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So I woke up 9 o'clock. I'm like, well, hell, man, I've been up all night while they working on the trailer. So I'll go and get up and drive. Now about 9 o'clock, I got up, got the rolling. Now we get an hour down the road to Atlanta. Now I already knew when that tire blew out, it was already another 2 bad tires on the truck. While we get to Atlanta, I hit the brakes, all I hear is air. This thing got an air leak. This trailer got a bad air leak. I'm talking, you hit the brakes, you looking at the air pressure just dropping like it ain't no tomorrow. So we go to the TA. I mean the Petro in Atlanta, 285, right off 285. Go there, sit there for 3-4 hours. They pull us in the door. They ain't do nothing on the truck that night, so we like, can we stay parked right here in the door? So this is Sunday morning. So Sunday morning, let me see, let's see, Saturday night. So this Sunday afternoon, they ain't do nothing. The Saturday night, we was on the side of the road all night with the first tire in the airbag. So Sunday, they pull us in the door, but they ain't do nothing. So Monday morning, they call Manny. Manny ain't answer the phone. So Donnie want to be calling me. Oh, dog, don't be calling me. I'm just a helper. I ain't, this ain't my show. Oh, call Manny. If he ain't answer the phone, he don't want to talk to your ass. They call me, Kevin, where you at? So this tone. He don't know how to talk to somebody. Somebody gonna punch him upside his goddamn head, little faggoty ass. He don't know how to talk to people. That's his problem. And so, okay, where you at? Hold up, dog. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? We wouldn't be in this position if y'all take care of y'all equipment. And whoever the dispatch is ain't let the load get 5 days late. It's 5 days late for delivery. And we still on the East Coast. So it's gonna be another 4 days. So it is almost 10 days late. These people out there waiting on their stuff. So it's 10 days late. It's gonna be at least 10 days late. So where you at? We at the Petro in Atlanta. You can see where we at. Don't ask me that stupid ass shit. You looking at the damn truck GPS, you can see the head where this truck at. Why I'm already getting ticked off with his old faggoty ass. Oh, we just gonna wrench out Penske. We gonna wrench out Penske. Cause we tell you, trailer got this issue, truck got this issue. Oh, we wrench out Penske. I told y'all to do that shit from the jump, you stupid asses. They so fucking dumb, like, I'm telling you, rent us a Penske. Now, dude he was gonna rent us a Penske, but old Teletubby, Heather, oh, I already rent him a rental car. So they ain't rent the Penske. Now here it is, two days wasted. Now they want to get down here that Monday and get us a rental truck. Call me when you get to the rental truck place. Instead of texting me and stuff, I just start responding to his ass. Like, all right, don't rush me now. Don't know it, cause y'all ain't do y'all job. Now you want me to rush and do my job? Nah, screw y'all. So right there and there, I was at that FU stage for real. So I took my time, got the Penske. Now keep in mind now, they still got to do this tire on the trailer, at least 2 tires, and the trailer out of inspection. They tell her, don't worry about the inspection, don't worry about the inspection, just go. That's how they do you. What you mean don't worry about the inspection? If you get stopped, who that's gonna fall on? The driver. So I told man, I drive nights, dog. You can drive days, I drive nights. There ain't no scales open at night, really. And it was the weekend. But I drive nights. You want to drive days? You drive days. I drive nights. I drove nights for a reason. I already knew how it was. So, get this Penske. And all these, you can look back at these vlogs. You can see the whole vlog. All this stuff happened. Got the Penske truck. Why? The very next day, I started driving at night. We got another tire. They got a hole in the sidewall. It's leaking. Stop and get that. So here it is. We done replaced 3 tires on the same trailer and an airbag. And we was just in, I think where we was in Nebraska or somewhere, I think, something like that. We done replaced 3 tires and an airbag, and y'all done got us a rental truck. This is the dumb stuff they do. I'm like, man, they say leave. Now this is what they tell us. Well, leave the truck at the Penske. I mean, at the Petro in Atlanta. Leave the truck there and see if they'll work on it, fix it or whatever, and then tell them this parking in the lot. We'll send a drop. Dog, they don't do that. What is y'all thinking about? This ain't no truck dealership. So I'm like, man, one of them people gonna look at you like you're a stupid fool. You go in there telling us, you know. So he went in there and told, he was like, I already know the answer, but hey, you know, this is what they said. Now I'm like, they like, leave the truck there. We're gonna get a tow truck to come pick it up, tow it to the dealership. Now the truck ain't had no air leak if it wasn't hooked to a trailer. Hold air pressure fine. It was just the air line going to the trailer. It was some little piece on there, wasn't in the line. Some on the cab of them Internationals, on the outside, the back of the cab, it was leaking air. Whenever you put supply air to the trailer. So I'm like, man, so why they just ain't let you drive the truck to the dealership? I follow you in the rental. We come back over here, pick up this trailer, or I just take the trailer, follow you to the dealership, drop that truck off, we get in the truck and go. They dumb butts. They won't get charged another $1,000 probably for a tow bill to tow the truck out of there to the dealership. Then they had regen problems. This thing burned up a whole quarter tank of gas in under 150 miles. Cause it regen all night long. You got regen problems. They probably ain't had the DPF filters clean. I don't know. Just dumb and stupid. You know, so we get on the road, got this Penske. Now he had already told me, hey, when you get out there, I'm gonna fly you back. I'm gonna fly you back home. I'm gonna fly you to the house. So okay, so we get out there, make it on out there. Now luckily, we get out there and Donnie Chandler gonna say, he gonna send a text to Manny. Oh, Kevin gonna help unload. Bullshit. Now that little boy said, bullshit. Nope. I told y'all, when y'all hire me, I'm not touching no furniture. If I gotta touch furniture, ain't no need for me to come here. Nope. I ain't not touching no furniture. So, he was talking, Manny was talking to Cole. He was like, Kevin, you wanna talk to Cole? Yeah, let me talk to him. Hey, so what's this I supposed to help unload furniture? Well, you know, it's only a 800-pound stock. I don't know what that is. I don't know no 800-pound load is. I don't know the 10,000. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what it look like. So, me being me, trying to be helpful. And that's why I say, motherfuckers, take your kindness for weakness. Trying to be helpful. I'm like, okay, you know, Cole, hey, you know how to talk to somebody? I help you. But shit, you know, he sure fucked me. You know? I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you the whole story how he fucked me. And this is what I tell you. A lot of these companies, they don't give a shit about your ass. When they need you, they gonna talk all nice to you and this and that. When they don't need your ass, they gonna treat you like fuck you. I don't mean to be cussing, but hey, that's just how I feel. I'm telling you the God's honest truth on every single thing. Hey, if you don't believe me, go back and watch each vlog, and you will see me tell you everything. So, now, if I'm helping unload, these helpers done showed up. Y'all paying them, I think, $200 each, $250. Why you ain't give me my? Why you ain't say, well, Kevin, look, go on do help. If you agree to help unload, I give you $250. Nah, he looking like, cause you salary, I ain't offer you nothing. So, as soon as we got, I helped unload. It wasn't much. It was the first little deck of the trailer. I stood in the trailer, slid the stuff to the door. That's all I was doing. I wasn't picking up nothing. I wasn't toting nothing in no customer house. I wasn't doing none of that shit. So, did that. And as soon as we finished unloading at the house, I booked my flight. So Donnie gonna send me a message talking about I'm getting ready to book your flight. When you wanna leave? Shit, I already booked my damn flight. I ain't got time to wait on your ass. You slow as shit. I ain't got time. Then they'll book the most fucked up flight ever. Like, if I'm on the West Coast, don't book me no damn flight. I'm flying out at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I can be flying all night long, then to get somewhere, miss a connecting flight. Now I gotta stay out overnight again. Now even though I booked me an early flight, cause that flight was late leaving Seattle, I missed my connecting flight from Charlotte to Columbia. So hey, you know I just called me an Uber. I charged that to them. I booked it on their company cards. And they got to the point they gave me a company card. You know, they used to just give me straight cash. So they gave me a company card. So I just booked it on their company card. $100-something Uber to the house. I wasn't staying in no Charlotte. They already said they're gonna send my bags. My bags will be there the next morning, meaning the flight that they were supposed to put me on the next morning, they was gonna go ahead and put my bags on. So shit, I just damn got me an Uber home. Like, I mean, I'm in Charlotte. I'm 70, 80 miles from the house. I'm not staying up here a whole 12 hours until in the morning with no clothes. Man, I'm going home. So that's what I did. So when I said, hey, I want to get paid $2,500, they used to give me cash. I know people all over. I said, I know people all over. I know people all over. I ain't always stay in the hotel. So I got paid my $2,500. By the time they called on and they would give me a credit card so they could track what I was spending, I done stacked my money. I done made my money. So I ain't give a shit by then. But this last straw, I'm gonna tell you this last straw. So I came home. Now I was out in Kansas City, Missouri. I was out there in a hotel 3 days. I was in Kansas 3 days doing nothing. I got there pretty much on the Monday. Now they paying me each day I'm out, and they paying for a hotel. So it costing them roughly $500 a day. $450, $500. So I booked me a flight home on the third day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I booked me a flight home. I'm like, man, I ain't waiting on y'all. Now he called me Thursday, Kevin, I'm about to go and get your flight. Oh, I already done booked my flight home. So I got home. This was on a Friday. No, this was Thursday. Got home Thursday night. So I think this was like Friday. So I got home Thursday night. This had to be in March. So I was on that got home Thursday night. I was on that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, then Wednesday the 4th. I got in an accident. Again, now you can see that vlog. I really ain't got no accident, you know. This trailer tire came off and hit a car. And it just hit their bumper. It ain't really did no damage. But, so, this is a crazy thing. Now, the time I got in this accident, he sent me a message, hey, you ready to go? I'm gonna fly you out to Texas tomorrow. So this was on a Thursday, the 5th. So, no, this was on this had to be Thursday. See, I got home on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. I think this was like the 10th or 11th, something like that. So I'm like, I just got in an accident. So of course, that Thursday, got an accident on Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, you know, I had to get insurance company, you know, the adjuster and all this, getting all this stuff taken care of. So I wasn't available for work. So Monday, he sent me a message, hey, just checking on you. This Donnie Chandler. He sent me a message just checking on you, seeing how everything is. Yeah, I'm good, I'm ready to go. And this is Monday, the 15th. I said, but hey, I got a doctor's appointment on the 23rd. That's the following Tuesday. Excuse me. It's the following Tuesday. So, that week go by. I ain't heard nothing else from Monday. So, come Saturday, I'm like, that they ain't gave me no check. Okay. I texted them on Monday. Hey, what's up with my check? Oh, you ain't worked last week. Nah, this is when shit hit the fan. I'm done. I said, okay, I wasn't available Thursday and Friday. Cool, if you want to prorate that, whatever. Do whatever. Cool. I said, but you mean to tell me from Monday the 15th to the following Monday, the 22nd, you couldn't find nothing? He said, I couldn't find nothing for you to do. That's some bullshit. And you want me to tell you what it was? When Coleman negotiated my pay, he negotiated too high. He negotiated too high. So, because he negotiated too high, they want to start backtracking. Because see, they already start hiring drivers, paying drivers $200 per day. That's the drive and unload, $200 a day. Oh, they shit. They are shit. So, I'm like, I can drive from the East Coast to the West Coast and back in 8 days. Solo. So how is it you don't have nothing for me to do? You fly me everywhere, or you give me a rental car. How is it you don't got nothing for me to do? Some bull. It's a crock of shit.